which is which?
He doesn't know himself yet. He just says get him set up, and he'll bring the paperwork down. The one semi-final is still going on, one quarter final is still going on. Handle first thing. Yeah, the final one very well happening.
Welcome back to the World Masters. This is David Veary from Belgium, and I'm accompanied by Emma Cunningham from Northern Ireland. Hi, Emma.
Hi, yeah.
We're now going to be watching the Ladies Masters final, which is between Amy Beecham or Beauchamp. How do you say it?
I always say Beauchamp.
Okay, and I always say Beecham, so we'll just call her Champs.
Champs.
And Lorraine Fivey from Kent. On the other table, there's going to be a men's semi-final for the Masters, which involves Dave Fernandez, but I'm not sure who he's going to be playing as yet.
I'm seeing this match here being quite attacking. They're both quite attacking players. It'll be who gets off to the better start, I think. As in who's going to win it.
I think it might be more important for Lorraine to have a better start. It's probably not so crucial for Amy to have a better start, but that's just my view, because obviously Amy's been playing so well over the last few years. What do you reckon?
She has, but she's never won this, so I think she'll want it a lot. And, you know, if she tries too hard, like we sometimes do, she could put herself under pressure. Lorraine, I think, will be chuffed to bits to be here. She's had a cracking result against Barbara Taylor. She beat her 5-4 in the quarterfinals.
That's a good result there. Was she leading the whole way, or did she sort of come back?
She was 5-3 or 4-3 or 4-2 up. So held it together.
Straight away, Champs has potted a red off the break, so she's got a chance to put her mark on the final first, having won the lag.
Yeah, both these players will have massive breaks. It's best of 11, so first to 6 frames.
Is it best of 11, this one, then?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
A loose sort of rattle shot there, but she could have just tried to play it in such a way that if she missed it, it covered the hole.
But she's giving Lorraine a chance here. All the yellows do go. Probably just needs to do a few little kisses to keep position. Now that kiss has caused a bit of a problem on that yellow, but she's got plenty of options. In fact, she can try and clear that red now from this yellow in the corner bag.
Yeah, still, I think most of them go. It's just landing, isn't it, in that area, central area.
Because it's all the balls are in just one area, like the top half of the table. There's not a single ball there, is there?
Yeah, this could be like a sort of practice routine.
Playing on
really.
a 3.5 by 3.5 table here.
I don't think she's landed well on this one. She can't play a yellow into the corner. It's important to settle early.
Yeah, I think both of them want to have a frame under their belt nice and quickly.
She might be able to get enough on it. Yeah, that's a great pot there from Lorraine. Cued that nice. She's been playing really well the last couple of days, and in the team event, from what I've seen.
And so how's it going with the Northern Ireland ladies then, team-wise?
We've qualified for the semis.
Excellent.
It's just a case of tomorrow morning's results to see who we play on paper, and if everything goes as it should, we'll be playing Australia.
And if it's not Australia, it's probably going to be England, I guess, isn't it?
England, yeah. Australia have to lose to Ireland for it to be England. Still tough games regardless. But we're pleased that the Nordy girls have made it to the semis.
Yeah, and with a game to spare then as well, or
Yeah.
a couple of games to spare, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There's still quite a few games to be played on tomorrow. Tomorrow's a cracking day at the World Championships because there's so much going on. You've got the whole of the ladies' team event finishing off with the final as well. You've got the ladies' singles semi-finals, and then in the men's team events, they've got their last group matches and also their playoff match for 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th.
Yeah.
So it's a bumper day tomorrow.
It's a long day as well if you're still in everything.
Hopefully that will all be on live stream so that everyone can enjoy it.
I think she's just overhit this last yellow she played. She's not ideal. It'll be a great positional shot if she can get on the black, maybe top it right through.
Is the red not as a stopper?
Use
No.
it, yeah. She's tried
She
to
forced
come.
it too much there, didn't she?
Tried to come up and down the table. I can't see Amy losing the frame from here. She's got plenty of time. Maybe play the plant.
A shout out to Noemi, who's in France watching this ladies' final. She's played for France ladies for a couple of years now.
Yeah, we've missed the French ladies team this year,
Yeah.
I think.
You've had a couple of players come here for the singles,
Yeah,
so I'm sure they've sort of been entertaining you in the Nordies bar.
without doubt. It's been some crack.
And one of the French ladies did really well in this event because Hélène Collas, she just turned up here for the Ladies Masters and she got all the way to the quarterfinals until she met Champs, and Champs beat her 5-1, I think it was.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Lorraine just kind of has to hit this, but it's difficult having all the reds in the open there for Champs. Oh, she's nailed it.
She has.
Great shot.
What would you do with the black here then?
Oh, pray.
You always come up with some cracking shots here, so this is
I love a trick
Emma
shot.
Cunningham special here.
It's a back
Double into the
back
top
long
left-hand
double.
pocket.
A back long double into the top left.
She going to cover the pocket? Tactical foul,
Alright,
maybe?
yeah, DF.
No.
No.
Oh, I
think
didn't think.
she
Oh,
flicked it. She
oh,
flicked it.
what a way to start the final.
Oh, blimey.
How do you like that?
I think was she playing it into the other corner because
She was trying to,
yeah,
absolutely.
I think,
But I didn't think it went. It didn't look like that red was in the
she
way,
was
which
always
it
going
was.
to hit the red. Back
Or
double.
should we just give her the benefit of the doubt that she meant to kiss off that red? No, we won't do that. That definitely was the luck on that one there to pot that black. So anyway, that puts Lorraine 5e 1-0 ahead, and she's breaking for the second frame.
Yeah, she'll be relaxed after that.
She'll be relaxed.
Maybe feeling a little bit guilty.
A little bit
but
guilty, but I think she'll forget about that after her break-off shot. I certainly would.
Yeah.
I take all flukes as they come. It's the only way I can finish frames. So on the other table, we've got the men's semi-final, which is Dave Fernandez, who's also in the men's World Championship singles semi-final, so he's having a fantastic week. And also Josh Kane, who's an England under-23 player. Josh Kane along the way actually beat Mick Hill 7-6 on the decider, and he potted it absolutely monster black down the cushion.
It was a
to win it
phenomenal match
7-6.
to watch. Absolutely phenomenal. I think Josh, in the men's singles, he just lost out to Carl Boyce. That was 7-5, and he missed a black for 6 each. I think it was close, so he's been playing well as well.
And there's plenty from Channel Islands watching this. Hi to Andy Stediford again. He's a regular viewer of this. And also Clive de Souza,
Oh,
who I'm not sure if he represents Portugal or Channel Islands these days, but he might be able to tell me that.
yeah, in the Nordy bar the other night, we all had a few baby Guinnesses for the Channel Island girls because we're missing them as well. It's another big break there. The table looks as if they're splitting well.
I did see a Facebook Live for those baby Guinnesses
Did you?
in honour of the Channel Island ladies
Oh,
there.
dear.
I'm sure they appreciated that.
Yeah, we miss them. So Lorraine has choice of whatever she wants. Personally, I think I'd be going for the yellows here. They're all nicely together. She gets this one down the rail,
Yeah,
cues it
she's
well. She's
agreed
in
with you
the
on that one.
balls. She hasn't. She's played it in such a way that she was going to cover the hole. It wasn't played with a lot of conviction. I don't know if this red, just near the yellow in the centre of the table, if that passes.
Maybe the overhead camera might be able to help us on that one. Fantastic, Paul. Paul's the producer for this. He does a fantastic job all week. There's some great camera angles here.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Good
like it
little safety
goes.
there.
So
She's
opted
opened
for
up
the
those three
safety.
reds at the top there as well as getting a snooker. So a bit of pressure on Lorraine here.
Yeah, she doesn't want to leave champs in the open with 2 shots. I'd be maybe considering a DF as opposed to coming off a couple of cushions to hit these. But that's what she's going for. Yeah, good hit. How's your white? The problem with going for that ball is she's now opened that pocket up for that red ball, and if she had have gone maybe for a DF at the top end of the table, Amy would have had to waste a shot, and both those reds don't go.
Amy's going to slot this long red down the cushion now, isn't she?
Yeah, and
Perfect
she's got
on the other red. Doesn't have to do anything with the white.
It's
Dead weight.
It's still a pressure shot.
Pressure shot, 'cause if she misses, she does leave it all on, but
It's a shot,
Amy's very attacking.
and she's cued it lovely.
It does look perfect. It should drop,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It was always a
Anything
risk with
harder
that.
it might not do, but she played it the perfect weight.
Fancier for these now after that. As long as she can come off that cushion and miss the traffic on the way back up the table.
Ooh,
Oh.
didn't expect that.
Rushed it.
After the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
She took it for granted a bit, didn't she?
She'll be annoyed with herself for that.
And there's our Portuguese player who played in this competition, Alexandra Cunha, watching this as well. So
Hi,
hello to
Alex.
you. I think she's already back home now.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean you've left us?
She either left last night or this morning. I'm not sure which.
I'll be seeing her on Sunday, though. We're playing Sussex.
Are you playing
the
Sussex?
London ladies are playing Sussex.
Where are you playing that? Is it in Worthing?
At Spots.
Ah, shame.
Yeah.
Thought it might be in my hometown there. Because I don't play county this year.
Yeah, you just don't turn up when I'm there.
No, I've given up county and interleague for this year. Resting myself for next year when I do the seniors county.
Seniors. Oh.
24 years time or so, you'll be able to do that as well.
Can't wait. Yeah, big target there for Amy.
Ryan Milky Shaw says hello to Emma. There's a lot of people saying hello to you at the moment.
Hello, everyone.
Anyone want to say hello to me, or is it all to Emma at the moment? Feeling very jealous here.
I've been around a long time, Dave.
What, longer than me? Surely not. Actually, we have when it comes to the pool tour. You've been longer, haven't you?
15 years, maybe 16.
2007 for me.
Scary.
Daventry Europeans.
That was the one.
That was.
The fire alarm went off in the banquet, didn't it? Evacuated us all.
We'll never forget that. So if anyone wants to ask us, or especially Emma, any questions, then send us some messages on Messenger or WhatsApp. I think Emma's even got her phone today, so you can actually even send it to her if you want.
Yeah, I've been so antisocial this week. I haven't had my phone with me at all. So I've come back to 100 and odd Facebook notifications and everything. So I'm not ignoring anyone. I've just not had my phone.
So after 12 days playing in the World Championships pool, then on Sunday you're playing county pool again.
I know.
No break.
We're crazy, aren't we?
Okay, so
You got to love the game.
looks like Amy's got this one sewn up.
Yeah, I thought that when she potted that long ball. Yeah, it's still a tricky positional shot
This
here.
is the last tricky shot. If she gets this bang on, then everything
Yeah.
else is easy. But a little soft screw, she should be fine. Yeah. Oh,
She's going to have to force this
a
in.
little bit more of an angle would have been easier.
Either higher or lower, and she was fine.
It's quite handy having these smart TVs now, isn't it? Because you can watch the live stream on the TVs rather than just on your phone or
Yeah, they're
laptop.
brilliant. Apparently, when we were commentating the Morocco and India match,
Yeah.
they decided to put it on in the Nordy bar.
Oh,
And,
oh, well, they're listening to us the whole
yeah,
night then?
the whole night.
Nightmare.
And we're having a lovely time.
We'd have kept quiet if we knew that.
Yeah. That was a great red there from Amy. She stroked it in. And I think she needed that.
Yeah,
after.
levelled up then. So 1-1. So both have settled into the final now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward. So on the back table there, we've got Josh on the table. It's a shame they haven't got a little flip scorecard so we can actually see what's going on there.
Scores.
We'll assume it's the first frame there at the moment. Oh, there we go. Josh is 1-0 up at the moment. Excellent, Paul. Thank you.
Yeah, got off to a right start. I've seen Dave was playing Carl O'Donoghue from Ireland earlier.
That was a close game in the end, wasn't it?
Very close.
Because Carl was leading most of the way, I think.
He was. I was speaking to him afterwards and he was gutted about it. But he wasn't here playing in the team event. Yes, Denise, I have the team sheet for tomorrow, but I'm here and I will need to fill it out. A little birdie told me Denise was playing tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's always worth going
she's
to.
Dusting her cue off.
Is that in the first game? Because we can all come down and
Against
watch
Scotland,
that.
yeah.
We'll get the Facebook Lives going on that one, I think.
Yeah.
Might try and see if we can put this on the streaming table, just her one frame, really, just to give her a bit of chance to play.
You know, I can hear her giggling away right now.
Yeah. We can't repeat that on air, I'm afraid, Denise, even though we are past the watershed.
We can bark. Balls are looking a little bit scrappy here. She'll do well if she goes for clearance. I think she'll just try and get control of the frame. Yeah.
Was that to get the colour there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's a mistake there, isn't it? Because that gives Champs the advantage again now.
Still a bit of work to be done.
The Champs will be looking to take these out straight away, I think, won't she?
Yeah,
There's a plant
always.
there. She can't go for it now. If she can do, she will do. If she can hold on to that, get a better angle, get slightly straighter on it, which would be better for her.
She might cut this one in the bottom left and hold off the yellow to
Off
get
the yellow
that.
there. Oh, that was a bit... Oh, she missed the red as well. I was watching the yellow there,
Yeah.
but...
She's hit it too hard to do that, but where she was kind of putting her cue, it looked like that's what she might consider.
So there's been a couple of rush shots so far. They're still settling into this final.
Yeah.
I think it's a big moment for both of them because I don't think either of them have won the World Masters, have they?
No, never. Never.
Do you know what Lorraine's won?
She's been to a couple of finals, not anything this major, I don't think.
So it's a big moment for Lorraine then. She always gets to the latter stages of these big tournaments, though,
She's
doesn't
there
she?
or thereabouts. When she's playing well, she can be very dangerous, like dishing all over the place.
Oh, the door's still open there. It's a bit unlucky there. It's the right shot. Looks like Josh is still dominating on the other table whilst this is going on. Looks like he's about to go 2-0 up. So he's feeling full of confidence at the moment, is Josh, isn't he?
Like you said, that black that he slammed in for the table against Mick, you'll be thriving off that. Yeah, I think Lorraine was just trying to take the pocket there to prevent Champs from getting both those reds in. So a chance here for Amy. She's probably looking at the black now and a way she can split that out. Just a little bit close to them. No, Champs had a really tough match in her semi-final against Bella DiGiorgio from Australia, and it was a brilliant match to watch. champs went 5-2 ahead, and Bella pulled it back really well. She was a bit unfortunate in her frame to go 5-all. It finished 6-4 that match. Yeah, and she had lots of support there from Australia. Definitely one to watch out for the future.
You're talking
Bella.
about Isabella there, yeah, absolutely. She looks very dangerous. I think we can safely say that there's a very good chance she's going to win one or more World Championship titles going forwards.
Yeah, she's only 16.
Certainly unfazed at this stage.
Yeah, oh, if only.
Most juniors always do,
16
don't they?
again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no consequence. It's just enjoy yourself.
I thought, even when I was 16, I was nervous, though, to be fair, but certain juniors aren't. But she certainly, that's a great shot by Amy there.
She left an angle. No, she's
No,
probably going to double
she's
the
going to
black.
have to double it, isn't she? Just go past the black line.
You know, at least this stage, every frame's a big frame because you want to get that margin where
Absolutely.
you can loosen up.
Oh, again, didn't expect that.
Played it quite quick again. And she knows.
With only one ball left, that should normally now make Lorraine favourite.
Yeah.
She's got to be a bit patient because all her balls are on the cushion.
They're
but
horrible, aren't they? You can see there's quite a few sort of supporters there from England and other countries. See some of our Northern Ireland girls there, some London girls, and then just Tanisha.
It's all very quiet at the moment with the ladies,
It
though.
is.
They normally shout so much. Never so much in the singles, though.
Oh, I've just had a question from Susan Collins from Scotland, who we miss very dearly, and
Absolutely.
she should be here. What's my most memorable match and why? I think it might be a semi-final. There's been a few actually, but I'm thinking a semi-final match against Lyndall Hully from Australia here quite a few years ago, and it was 6 each, and I had a really hard red to pot. I was 17 and it was to get me into my first world final, and I was shaking like everything. I was 6-4 up and the previous year I'd gone in off a black to get into the world final, so it was.
Were you remembering that shot at the time or not?
Yeah,
So you
I'm not
still
missing
did.
it, I'm not missing it, I'm not missing it, and I've buried it in, and I think that'll always stick with me, that I did it in front of so many people under that amount of pressure, and
Absolutely.
pressure I'd put myself under. I hope that answers your question, Susan.
And did you win that final?
No, it was my first one, and Sue Thompson absolutely battered me. I think I was happy to just got there,
Absolutely,
so the
'cause
occasion
then the next time
got
you-
the better of me. That was 2004, I think it was.
Because what's it like playing in that arena scenario first time out?
Oh, it's daunting, very daunting. It takes a lot to get used to, and because the table's bigger, you kind of got to try and adjust quickly. But when you're out there, it's the best feeling in the world.
Dave Priest, shout out to you, saying you're doing an excellent job.
Oh,
Well
thank
done,
you.
Emma.
Second visit.
It's a good shot there from Josh with the spider. But has he snookered himself? Possibly. Yeah, great shot there from Lorraine. Gets her hard ball out, pots it, and it should be straightforward.
So no more questions in at the moment, just a few messages.
Shout out to Sharon Baines. we're missing you as well. Your wife is here. We're looking after her. Don't worry. She'll be home tomorrow safely.
I think Dave wants to get into this semi-final quite quickly before it starts running away from him, doesn't he?
He needs to.
Right, so back to the ladies now. We've got Lorraine on the black to go back to 2-1 ahead. As soon as Amy missed that red, she was always going to be the underdog though, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was in trouble.
If you're going to miss early.
This looks as if it's going to be close.
It is, because every frame could have gone either way so far.
Yeah, and Lorraine looks as if she's cueing everything nice. You can see a little bit of nerves from Amy's side, I think. Hard shot here for Josh.
So,
Not
Paul,
sure what
producer, I've just sent you a friend request on Facebook. Don't know if you want to accept me or not.
Yeah, there wasn't much of a shot on there. This will get Dave back in it now. Total control.
He must be knackered, bless him. He's done non-stop playing. He's playing in all the team matches, non-stop singles.
Yeah, if he's not in
Still
the pool
finds
table.
time for the odd beer or two here.
That's what I was just going to say. If he's not in the pool table, he's in the bar, smiling away.
He even said to me that he didn't mind what he did in the World Masters because the main event for him now is the World Singles. Now he's got to the semi-finals. But clearly his form is so good that he's carrying it on in the World Masters as well.
Yeah, I think most players, you know, the one, the big one.
Because
But
Dave got to the final 2 years ago. He lost to Craig Wadigan 2 years ago in the World Masters.
did he? So he likes this sort of
He
event.
does. And that was played in the TV arena, so he's used to the 8-foot table as well, which is a good help for him for the World Singles in the end.
Yeah.
So back to the ladies' game.
Dry break there. They looked as if they split well.
There have been so many dry breaks today on this table. I've been quite surprised, actually.
Yeah. She opted for the cut break as well, which I'm an avid fan of.
You've got less chance going in off as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's the one good advantage with that break.
Red ball's in play.
I think.
So again, Lorraine's got a good chance to clear up here again, hasn't she?
Yeah, I kind of prefer the reds at
Yeah,
the moment.
I'd go for
really.
reds.
But there's a yellow. So
They're all in the open, aren't they?
yeah,
She needs to come down quite soon for this red on the bottom cushion.
and that yellow might just be in the way. On the right-hand side to it, the one she's playing, but she's stunned across
Yeah.
and give herself plenty of room, which is a great way to play it.
Now, can she hold for this red in the middle bag? Well, she could go for the red in the middle bag now and still get on the red, but you've got two
Yeah.
options here.
Just drop it in. Yeah, she played that nicely. She can just tap this in, and which red do you think you would play for? The one into the top right or the one into the
I'd
top
play
left?
the top left I would play first.
Get that out of the way because it's quite not a lot of room in there, is there?
Actually, where does the black go? Let's have a look, see where the black goes.
It'll go in.
Looks like it
that
does go in the middle. So yeah, this is probably the right one to go because then the red behind the black,
It's just running.
below the black would be the last shot, which is perfect to get for
Yeah.
the black in the middle. Because it looked like the black was quite nicely in the open, but when you look at it closely, not quite so much.
if she's got margin for error here, because if she overhits it, or sorry, underhits it, she can use the yellow
Yellow's a stopper.
just below to play the black in the top right-hand corner. No, she should. I might be tempted to use the yellow here if your white's naturally
should
running
still even
low.
have the black into the corner pocket. Oh no, she's going that way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good clearance there by Lorraine. She definitely feels comfortable.
solid, and puts her 3-1 up.
Had the white
with
ball
this.
under control on every shot there.
Champs is going to have her work cut out if Lorraine's going to carry on playing this clinical.
Just scraped in though.
Wiped its feet.
But it went in. Use all the pocket, as they say.
Indeed. There's enough of it.
Absolutely. Oh, Josh is. Oh, he's just reached the
Just
cushion,
hit it.
but certainly not what he's looking for there. So it looks like Dave's settled into this match here now.
I've
He's
just
pulled
got,
the frame back, so he's 2-1 down now, so he's into it.
I've just got a message from Tracy. Big shout out from Lanzarote. Hi, Tracy and Andy. You've been watching all the matches. They come back over from Lanzarote to Yarmouth for the weekends, the county weekends,
Oh,
to play with the girls and see the girls. And that's dedication.
that is dedication, absolutely. Does she love Yarmouth that much then?
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, we don't have a Yarmouth equivalent tournament in Belgium, unfortunately, but they're always a good laugh, aren't they?
Yeah. It's the social side of it as well, not just.
And they've
the pool
revamped
playing.
Yarmouth now, haven't they? So it's a far nicer
Much better.
hall to play in.
Champs
So it
just
sounds-
broke off.
Sounds. I heard a ball go down.
It's a nice split,
Oh,
isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's all
There's
about
no
the first
traffic
shot.
there at all, is there? Yellows look good though.
Yeah.
Because come down for that bottom yellow for the last one to get on the black. Doesn't have to move hardly at all with this white ball. How do you manage to split it in such a way to get all those yellows up here and leave the reds miles away?
If you could do it every time.
Absolutely. I'd like to see an action replay of that break-off shot.
Just nothing stupid here. It's just a case of rolling them in, isn't it? You know, if you're going to look for something that could go wrong, when she plays this plant, that first yellow, it's
Yeah.
just predicting where that's going to go. Make sure that
Plays
she
it
can
slowly
leave it
enough,
on.
she should be able to control that as well.
Yeah,
Though.
it looks pretty straight. It is.
30 seconds.
Yeah, the hardest shot will be getting on that bottom yellow positionally, won't it? But she's not opted for the plant. She's getting on that bottom yellow now. Bit of traffic here. I think personally I'd have gone from top of the table to the bottom, like you
Absolutely, yeah.
suggested, because your white ball is travelling an extra
Because
6,
it's
7
relatively
feet here
straightforward,
now.
black in the middle bag afterwards,
Yeah.
even if she's quite straight.
And she was
And that's
always going
always
to
the
do
problem,
that.
yeah.
And now she's got
Yeah,
a
that's
3-ball
strange.
plant, so I'm surprised she refused the plant originally.
That's a very strange shot, that was.
Going to try and come off the side cushion to pot it. It's an awful hard shot
Yeah.
because the yellow's
It's very thin,
quite
isn't it?
far
It's
out.
quite far out.
She doesn't need to force anything here.
She's only
You
got
can-
that option, or the 3-ball plant, so, and the 3-ball plant's not easy either. She's looking at the 3-ball plant now. This can definitely go wrong, and it'll leave Lorraine with the red in the middle bag to start off with. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just all about the shot selection a few shots ago there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, surprising really. I think she's feeling it and
Because the
wanting
more
it
the
a
white
bit.
travels, the more there's danger of things going wrong, which was proved in this frame here.
Yeah, she's
So this is a big moment. If Lorraine could capitalise on this, because it looked like it's going to be 2-all all day long.
Yeah, Champs
She can
will
get
go
a
to the
3-1
toilet
lead.
and have a word with
no, sorry,
herself.
she could get a
I think.
4-1 lead.
4-1. Oh, she's fluked it. She's fluked a red in the middle there. That's harsh for Amy. When you think about the scoreline and you remember the fluked black Lorraine had in that first frame,
Yeah.
you know, and she's obviously got the run at the moment, fluking
Absolutely.
that red in the middle. She can just play the snooker now and develop those two hard balls.
Because if she does win this one, Amy's not good. She's just got to try and avoid getting into that playing catch-up and trying to force things too much.
Definitely.
That never helps
Yeah.
you.
And the style of player Amy is, she's so aggressive.
Absolutely.
Brilliant to watch, but
Still got to play the right shots at the right time.
you do. You don't win things just potting balls, even though that's when we have the most fun. You can see both balls are quite close together there. There is a gap off the cushion, so it's not frozen. She's gone for the double, and that's some effort. If she'd have got that, that would
Absolutely.
have been ridiculous.
Landed. That could have landed really awkwardly.
Yeah.
It's landed absolutely beautiful for her. Because if she can get down to that red, she can probably hit it and just clear that whole area by smashing into the yellow, because that's going to go into the pocket.
Yeah.
But it's getting there in the first place. Doesn't look too easy from here.
She reds, you still have to fancy, but it's not the easiest to cover them. She's reached a cushion, good snooker. Although an opportunity for Champs to play the shot she was looking at earlier, where she's trying to
Off
cut
the
the ball
cushion, she
in.
can actually pot that, and if she hits a bit of pace and hope for a bit of luck,
Get
if it
the
splits
pocket.
nicely. Depends if she feels defensive or attacking. So there is an attacking shot there, but it just depends if she feels that or just wants to tie it up a little bit.
Bruno plays London County with me, wishing us the best of luck for the team tomorrow. Thank you, Bruno. Yeah, that was a pressure shot.
So what, I'm guessing 2-all or maybe 3-2 on the other table. We'll see in a
Smiling
second.
as normal.
Brought it back to 2-all. First to 9 in that match, so a long way to go. Excellent break off there. 2 reds gone down, and now we're back to Lorraine. Having a look at the situation here. Lots of players who've been here all week watching this final, or both finals.
It's great to have like people that follow it, and even though they don't play it, they always come and support the
Keen to watch
events.
what's going on.
You know, even the referees, you know, it can be long days for them, wandering up and down the room, and to have that much interest, it's great. I don't think they get enough sort of praise for it. Champs just take the pocket here. Yeah, nothing too silly.
Just turned it around well there.
Just pot it.
Good DF there.
I think she played it a bit quick for my liking, because,
We would assume that yellow doesn't go into either the middle or the corner.
yeah. But has she give her a chance to maybe screw into it and get it out?
But But I suppose if she tried to do a little bit more Chinese, she might have been able to flick the yellow out as well. So she had to. It's probably the best she could have done in that position. Puts a bit of extra pressure on Champs now.
Yeah.
There's pressure on the table and pressure on the scoreboard for her at the moment. Dave looks like he's in the flow now. 2-0 down, back to 2-all. Not quite sure what happened there. I'm guessing the black went down there.
Yeah, I totally
We'll find out what
that.
the score is for a second.
I was just reading a message from Neil
So let's think what
Goodyear.
could have been. It must have been Champs trying to do something with the yellow. Probably potted the black by accident, so I'm guessing that Lorraine Fivey won that one. But the scoreboard will be able to tell us that in a second.
Yeah, and I'm sure anybody watching seen it. Neil is saying, I have a croaky voice and have been out too much.
Amy potted the black. There we go. A little bit too soon, unfortunately. So I think that puts Lorraine Fivey 4-1 up there.
Yeah, gone out for a break. Amy's probably collecting her thoughts because she'll be feeling really aggrieved here, you know.
Yeah.
Lorraine's.
Can you get a replay of that black at all, Paul, or not at this stage?
Yeah, as I was saying, I think Amy's going to feel a bit hard done by at the moment. She's 4-1 down, and Lorraine has fluked the black in the first.
And now Amy's unfortunately potted the black on this one.
Black in this one, and there was a fluked
Big
yellow
difference.
as well.
Especially first to 6 as well.
Yeah.
So Lorraine is now a massive favourite at this stage.
Yeah, Amy has it in her still to claw it back. She's got enough experience to do this.
I think they've gone for a toilet break, so I think both tables might have gone for a toilet break. So if that's the case, we might have to go to adverts. Otherwise, we'll see if there's any other players that we can watch for the time being. So welcome back. Lorraine Fivey breaking off in the 6th frame, leading 4 frames to 1.
If you notice, Lorraine's cut breaking here.
Yeah.
As we said earlier. Keeps the white on the table.
Tends to keep the balls more of a cluster, which you can see there.
It makes them
But
messy.
it does pretty much guarantee that you're not going to go in off and scratch on the white.
Which you can't afford to do and give Amy control. She's such a great player. You know, I think if Lorraine wins this title, it could be a stepping stone for her.
Absolutely.
Because it's hard to get that confidence coming to these events.
Left it very awkward there for Amy as well. So Amy's just not getting the run at the moment, is she?
No.
There's a couple of pots she's missed, and she's just not getting the run. And something needs to change for her if she wants to get back into this final.
It's hanging in there long enough to let something happen.
You probably feel she just wants to attack at this stage, but she just hasn't got that opportunity to do so.
Yeah, and she'll want this so much. She's had quite a lot of pressure put on her, you know, as players have started to drop out or lose in previous
Absolutely.
rounds. You know, she becomes favourite, more and more favourite, and that's a big burden to carry and get used to.
Well, Lorraine was a bit unlucky there because neither ball dropped, which actually now gives Amy a massive advantage to take control in this frame. What would you do here, Amy?
What would I do? What colour am I on?
Nothing at the moment, open table.
Well, she's played it quickly. She fancied the yellows.
I don't think you'll get any mixed teams, I'm afraid, Alexandra, in future championships. You can always try, but I can't see that happening.
it's a risky shot there from Amy, because if that red, or she can just pot the yellow over the hole, and
Yeah,
she'll have
then
both
red's still got the
bags.
advantage, absolutely.
No.
It's got to be the shot.
I think red may have been the colour there, based on the shot Amy's just played.
So that's a very good deliberate foul there.
Yeah, and
2 shots
Amy's
for Amy.
back under the cosh. She's under
But if she
so
can
much
move these
pressure.
2 yellows out, all the other yellows do go. So there is a risk to that deliberate foul.
Yeah, the one right in the middle of the table, though, could be awkward to get on. Oh, in off, though.
Oh, big mistake.
I think she's tried to play the yellow in off the other yellow
Yeah,
into
she
the
focused
centre.
so much on the pot that she forgot that the white might actually just clip the red.
Yeah. I think Amy needs to relax a lot. She's not relaxed, is she?
No. It's a long day as well, though, isn't it?
Oh, very. We started playing at 10:30 this morning.
Now that does give Amy a chance. So I think if that dropped in, that would have been frame over. It was a tricky shot. A blind cut back into the middle bag, which wasn't a massive pocket.
It looked like she just knocked that yellow safe, though.
Yeah.
And it's those little sorts of shots,
And I think that red still goes in the middle. So if this drops into the middle bag, then all the balls are on, I think.
But when we were talking about run, you know, the fact that Lorena's missed that last shot, knocked Amy's yellow safe, it now makes those yellows difficult and less pressure.
She could have knocked her red safe, but
Yeah.
it still goes in.
So
but as it happens, she knocked the yellow safe.
it can be a funny game. Shout out to Michelle Renee. We miss you, Mika. And no, I can't blame you for keeping me out all night this year. Although I wish I could.
Oh, question from Chris McMullen here for you, Emma. Who does Emma think will be Ladies World Champion this year?
It's an interesting lineup. We've got who have we got? We've got Amy versus
Is it Babs or Katie Martin? I'll have a look.
Babs, is it? And then
I'll have a look.
yeah, let's just confirm it. But on paper, you and based on experience, you got to think Champs is favourite. She'll without doubt play better than she is at the moment.
Champs is playing Katie Martin, and Barbara Taylor's playing against Kerry.
Kerry Griffiths.
I think a lot of people want to see Barbara Taylor win because she's got to a couple of finals and yet to win. So I think a lot of people want to see her win.
Indeed. I
There's
think
4 good players who've been to this event a number of times. Kerry Griffiths did well in this Ladies Masters as well, so she's on form.
she has, and she'll be a dangerous opponent for Babs, even though, you know, Babs is favourite and Champs is favourite. Katie, again, it's like a contrast in styles going on.
Yeah.
My money's on Amy, you know.
And Amy's just missed that pot into the middle
Yeah.
bag again.
And if she loses here, she's going to be annoyed
She's definitely not
and
settled in
fiery.
this final. She's rushing a few shots. Maybe she just needs to slow down on certain shots, just the tricky ones, because I know she's a naturally very fast player. Just need to take a little bit more care attention on the important shots, because here, again, as long as Lorraine controls the white ball well, there's nothing difficult here. Okay, it's a little bit shorter than she wanted, but she's still got a clearance on here.
This is going to be a long way back for Amy if Loz gets these. And it'll put Lorraine 1 frame away from being a World Masters champion.
Great pot. Again, needs a good pot. Awkward queuing of the yellow. So she's sort of half Chinesed. So it's a good test of queuing, this one here.
And you wonder, is this the moment
key moment.
it could change?
Is she thinking
or-
about the victory already, thinking, I'm only 1 away if I get this?
Oh,
Yeah, it
she's
just came across it
totally
there,
over.
unfortunately. Easily done when it's awkward queuing.
And that's pressure into in the finishing line.
The advantage is she has put the black a little bit safer, but they do go in down the rails quite easily on these tables. But now Amy's got to capitalise on this.
She needs this frame, there's no question about it. And punish Lorraine for missing that black, make it stick with her in her head.
Again, that didn't quite go to plan.
I think something like that's unlucky because she's now having to play a long
It's unlucky,
shot.
but she didn't need to try and manoeuvre it.
It was naturally going into the ball, wasn't it? Cueing, under pressure. Do you go for it? Do you play snooker?
The thing is, she goes for snooker and she gets out of it. She could be snookered as well.
Yeah.
So I think she would go for it.
And the black is close enough.
Yeah, especially with that yellow in the middle bag, she
To
can get
be
just
able to.
nicely behind it and just roll it in.
Big frame here for Amy. And it'll be a tricky black under the pressure she's feeling now. So just cue it.
I fancy her to get this in though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
keep
nailed it.
comfortably. So that's a big game changer, that is, because Lorraine's now going to be thinking she should have been 5-1 up.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Amy wins the rest of the frames there. It's a test of temperament for Lorraine here.
Absolutely.
Try and not be too angry with yourself.
So
you
the
know,
men's
it's-
semi-finals. Let's see how that's progressing in the meantime whilst they're setting the balls up. Three all. Close match, that one.
Susan Collins from Scotland has just messaged me. She thinks it's Babs' year this year. She's got to get past being that sort of Jimmy White character of the
Best
game.
player never to have won it. That would have been a good question, actually. Who's the best ladies player never to have won the world title?
There are a few. You know, I think Colette Hendrickson is another one.
I think the best men's one's quite easy because it's Darren Appleton, isn't
Darren
it?
Appleton,
So
without
that's
a
quite an
doubt.
easy argument on that one. Albeit he hasn't tried for the last number of years.
I've got a question here from Dave Priest. Will there ever be another dominant force like Sue Thompson, or was she just a freak of nature? She was definitely a freak of nature.
She was a freak of nature. But then you look at this Isabella, 16 years old, you never know.
Yeah, I think what happened as well with Sue, she was definitely
Great break
a
there by Amy,
phenomenal
by the way.
player. But at the time, when she started to dominate, players like Lisa Quick, Linda Ledbetter, Vicky Layton,
Yeah.
they all stopped playing. So it kind of, and that was when I first started playing, so I was like 16, 17, inexperienced, and did well, I think.
But
But
didn't Sue Thompson get to a final of an IPA event as well?
and Linda, I think Linda got a bit further.
Yeah.
But I don't think if those players had have been still playing when I started, I may not have got so far as I did because they were so experienced.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think Sue may not have dominated so much, but yeah, now we have ladies coming out of her ears, you know, that are phenomenal players and capable of winning. So
It's a bit like in golf. Tiger Woods dominated for 10 years and there was hardly any other winners. But now that he's not, there's lots of good players winning lots of different competitions,
Yeah.
and that's the situation that we're at now.
I think there will be somebody that dominates. You know, every sport has somebody that dominates. But at the moment, I think everybody respects each other, and
Yeah.
we're all still sort of settling and getting used to Sue not playing anymore.
But in the last couple of years in the Worlds, I think Amy's done a fantastic job because she won it 2 years ago. And then she got to the final last year before losing to Sabria Brune. And then she's in the semi-finals again this year.
Yeah, yeah. She's consistent, definitely. It's going to be a bit of a messy one here. Lorraine's in control. Champs has definitely got her work cut out.
Has Emma considered playing a money match against Amy Beecham? Another question there by Chris McMullen again. He's coming with lots of good questions here.
Yeah, no, we're really good friends actually. I played when I was living in Kent played in a Kent Open, Amy's first ever competition that she come to, and you could see that she was going to be phenomenal, you know, like really good.
Yeah.
And ever since then, that's 10, 12 years, we've been quite close, you know, having laughs, giggles, drinks and whatever. So it's always hard playing your friends, isn't it?
Yeah, you
so
don't
to
tend
play
to
them
play
for
friends
money,
for money. Doesn't work that way, does it? Then?
I'd play her for the odd drink, you know, and that.
I would never want to play a friend for money, to be fair. But you did play a money match the other week, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
You played a fella. I think you won that one, didn't you?
Yeah, he was really nice guy as well, Michael O'Boyle from Cambridge.
He didn't mind losing to you then?
No, he was very nice.
Gallant in defeat, as were his fans, because some of the money matches recently, there's been a few troubles during the evening, because one looked like it was going to get abandoned, and then they carried on playing. I'm trying to remember which one it was now.
There's no need for that, is there? At the end of the day, it's a game. Yeah, there's a lot of money riding on it, but, you know, it all has to be played in good faith and sportsmanship.
In the men's semi-finals, Carl Boyce, who's in the semi-finals, still waiting to see who he's going to be playing. He's going to be playing either Ben Flack or Lee Kendall, and at the moment Ben Flack is 6-5 up, first to 8. So Carl Boyce is sitting pretty, just waiting to see what's going to happen. I'm sure he's going to have a lot of following from Blackpool, since he's a local boy.
Yeah.
With a snooker table just down the road, which is his.
Snooker table or his club.
Snooker club.
There we go.
He's
got a
probably
few
got a snooker
snooker
table
tables.
in there, absolutely.
He's got a few.
I've only just started learning to speak English, so you have to give me a bit of a chance here. Anyone from Belgium, France or Morocco watching this, send me a message and I can always give a shout out to you or answer any questions. Emma will answer in French because her French is excellent these days.
Oh yeah, I'm all over it. Just trying to get the pocket again. May have left a slight gap there for Amy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The overhead will be able to tell us.
No,
no,
not quite.
not enough
She
gap
could
there.
probably open the pocket up, but maybe not get the yellow in. She's got to try and force something here. Maybe. Yeah.
She's going to move this ball out first. Sensible move.
Because at some point she's going to want to get another yellow into that
Cluster on the right.
yeah, bottom right hand corner, so that she can maybe DF and switch it round.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to DF now, does she? Because then
No.
Amy could just DF back and leave the black over the bag.
Looks like Dave's on a clearance here.
Yeah. Left himself a longish black. But he won't think too long about this. Couple of seconds, straight down.
Straight
And he's
in.
levelled up 4-all. So it's going very close, that match. That could go all the way, that one. They're going to have the final for the men's, I think, is being played tomorrow afternoon. It's not going to be played tonight. I think it's due at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. So if anyone's expecting that, don't panic. It'll be on tomorrow. Excellent shot by Lorraine there.
Yeah, that was
She's
brave.
she's going for the kill here, isn't she? She's going to hope for the right kiss. Can she see the red now? Be a good time to kiss it now.
To open the pocket up for the black. It was a brave plant, that.
She'd have to be very unlucky not to be on the other red on the other side.
No, she's going to
No.
go the other way.
All the eggs in one basket.
Played it nice. She can...
It's not a guarantee here, though, is it?
No. She maybe play it with a little bit of right-hand side.
Right-hand side, but
to get the
where
black.
the black's going to go and the white's going to go, you have to hit it with a bit of pace.
Yeah.
Because she can't move that yellow out of the way.
This is where I sometimes struggle. I can't refuse this. I'll always want to go for it. But then part of you know, if you're playing in the team event, you cover the
You
whole.
play it differently, don't you?
But then you see Amy playing the deliberate foul, and then you're back in that situation.
Yeah.
So go for it, you know. But she's cueing it as if she's gonna just get enough side on it.
How's that come
hit
out?
it
How's
hard
it
enough. No, she's not. But
See, if she went for that before, as I said, she would have been on the red and perfect.
Yeah.
I think she took it the wrong way there.
yeah, she could then play a positional shot to get in the black as
Absolutely.
opposed to
It would have been easy,
leaving it
easy
to the end.
clearance, and she was in the same position.
It's unlucky, but
Yeah.
it could have happened.
You play it
you
as
know.
you see it at the time, don't you?
And is this the momentum changing now? You know,
This kid's still going.
a little bit of
Let's have a
run.
look at this.
She got one in the middle earlier with the yellow. I tell you
Oh,
what,
look at this.
that's
We
disgusting.
did call it. How good was that shot?
That was
To go on the hill, 5-2 up.
a huge frame, absolutely huge.
And Champs will be gutted because she'll be thinking, I'm back here.
Yeah.
And then suddenly she's 5-2 down.
So maybe the momentum hasn't changed. What do we know?
So a few faces we recognise there, enjoying the final. A few naughties there. Thought they'd be in
Yeah.
bed getting ready for tomorrow. How come they're still up watching?
Lauren and Tanisha and Lucy all having a wee chat. I wonder what they're saying. Shall we guess? I probably don't want
Probably
to.
not,
I
yeah,
probably don't want to.
We might go on mute on that one. Can you see Amy coming back from 5-2 down then?
I always can see her coming back. You know, she's got that sort of champion attitude, never
Yeah.
gives up. You know,
She just hasn't had any control in this final as yet, has she? But if she can just start getting control, then she's got a chance.
yeah, I think.
She's perfectly capable.
Yeah, look, it's going to be hard though. Lorraine is definitely favourite now, and she's buzzing.
yes.
You can see, you know, you've got that black, you've slammed it in after having that misfortune of snookering
Yeah.
yourself.
Which means Champs can't afford any mistakes or any bad run. She's had a bit of bad run in this match as
Yeah,
well.
and Lorraine's break is massive. You know, it's your serve, isn't it? And we can see her breaking. I wouldn't be surprised if she break and clears these up. If she gets one. Oh, Champs is in.
That's all Champs could ask for.
Yeah. And that is what it's going to be like, isn't it? If she does get
Absolutely.
it back to
Can
5,
change quickly. If she can
5-3,
dish these, then
5-4.
break and dish 5-4. Suddenly, the pressure's back on Lorraine.
I played Amy in a Masters semi a few years ago, and we were 2 each. I broke, Amy cleared up. No,
Yeah.
Amy broke, cleared up. I broke, Amy cleared up. Amy broke and cleared up. I lost 5-2
Yeah.
in 5 minutes, and it was like,
Easily done, isn't it?
you can't really beat yourself up about it either.
Now, obviously, Lorraine's going to feel the pressure trying to get past that winning line because it's a massive trophy for her. But being 5-2 up, if she gets that chance at 5-2, there's probably going to be slightly less pressure because she knows she's got another 3 chances to do it.
Yeah.
So it's important for Amy to finish off here to put that extra pressure for the winning line, I feel. And she's done a great job there.
Yeah, it is, I think, an expectation thing from Amy, which is why we haven't quite seen her play yet, not the way where she can. And for Lorraine, it's like a hunger. I'm gonna do it. You know, it's
Absolutely.
less pressure. And you always play your best pool when you're not feeling under pressure.
She's a bit out of position here at the moment. There's that red as we see it on the left-hand side. That's a little bit awkward at the moment, but there is scope to get behind it for the middle of the corner and other options, or scope to try and punch it out.
Cover this pocket here. I tell you what, she keeps putting these
She
balls on
does, but
cushions,
she wanted
don't
that to
she?
cover the pocket
Yeah.
though. She wasn't going for that. But actually, you never know. If she can get another pot in there, that might give her a chance to clear up.
Yeah, natural angle to cut this into the right centre and fall into that area, the business end.
Just got to be careful of the white, hasn't she, a little bit?
Yeah, I think she'll be okay. She'll catch the knuckle a bit lower down. But if she hits it soft enough, she can always cover the middle pocket for Amy's red into the seam pocket. She
No.
didn't get into it enough.
I think she's a little bit worried about the in-off there, which is probably
Yeah.
she hit it a little bit thicker.
It's Josh. There's that
Josh's turn now.
to go 5-4 ahead. Possibly, if we've not missed a frame.
Rapid frames on that one.
Yeah.
So let's see what Amy can do. Yep, 5-4 to Josh. So can Amy clear up these reds now?
On a normal day, not 5-2 down.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah,
would expect it.
Yep, she's fine there.
Yeah, there's not much
You
work
would
now,
expect
is
her
there?
to clear up now, wouldn't you? And she can play for areas for the white as well. She doesn't have to be specific with the white, so that's... Well, especially if she can see this one.
She's okay there. She's
Yep.
not
Roll it in the
too
corner,
high.
red back into the other middle bag, and black in the middle bag. Do as little as possible. Oh, she's
One
got that.
corner, and she'll play the black in the left
Didn't
centre.
think that went past the red.
What did you say about playing seniors earlier?
Me, that's in February 2019, bless me. I've still got to wait a bit. My eyes are going already, so let's hope they don't go too much by then, but we'll have to wait and see. There's quite a few of us that are looking forward to it at that stage. There's Matt Brannan, he can play at the same time.
Lost the white there, did Josh?
Yeah. But the balls look a bit packed at the back end of the table there.
Yeah, they're going to have hours of fun.
I can't imagine that too much for Dave. Average frame seems to be about 3 minutes this championship for him. And already going for the red clearances here. He's got a good chance actually, because with that red on the left-hand side in the corner, he can flick the other red out into a more potable position. Black looks like it might go in the middle bag, so we'll see what he does there. Or we'll go back to the ladies. Here we go.
Big break from Amy.
So she's hoping for any ball down.
Got a yellow.
Yep, that's all she wanted. Because even if there isn't a clearance, she can start controlling the table then. That's all you ask for when you break, isn't it, at the end of the day?
And when you're one frame away from losing, you just want a shot.
Red ball's in play.
Because Lorraine's also safe in the knowledge that she's got at least one break still to go after this. There's Jamie Kitchen in the background there.
The werewolf. Oh, she seems just to be...
Just rushed that one again,
rushing
didn't she?
it.
Wasn't even close to that pocket there. Just rushing a few shots. Just hasn't felt comfortable so far, hasn't settled into this final.
Yeah.
But there's still time. Or is there?
I think there's still a shot in this for her. Lorraine could, though. She could put this yellow in the bottom left and then screw into the one on the right hand
Of the black.
side
Oh, on the right hand side there.
of those two reds.
Your lefts and rights are good today.
I'm
You were
not-
struggling with that the other day.
I'm still struggling. I think. I'm like left hand, right hand, right
Yeah.
hand.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, she's just containing the situation, isn't she?
Oh, could she see this one in the middle bag? Oh, again, uncharacteristic. There's a word to say, 11 o'clock at night.
Still, it's not landed too bad. It's still a little bit ox.
You always feel when fast players miss a shot, you sort of feel they just need to take a bit more time, but it's just not in their nature
No.
to take more time, is
Yeah.
there?
Oh, careless there. Lorraine.
That's just what Amy needed to see now. So again, if she can put the pressure right back on and get to 5-4.
Should we this? Time running.
The South Africans watching there enjoy the event like they do every year. Travel a long way to come here like the Australians do.
I do, and it's not cheap. That's come out quite
Yeah.
nice.
Opened up the red and the black in the middle. Still got a
They
bit of
are.
work to do on the
See South
right-hand
Africa
side. There's Joy Willenberg.
and
watching.
Debbie. very good players. South Africa ladies are also in the semi-finals of the team.
Yeah, you and South Africa are going to finish third and fourth, aren't you? It's between you two which position you finish in.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much settled on who's third and fourth. It'll be Australia and England. That could change, but shouldn't change.
South Africa will finish third and you'll finish fourth?
Yeah.
That's a good guess.
So yeah, Amy's in here now. You'd, again, expect her
They're all in the open now,
to
aren't
get
they?
these.
And she seems to be taking her time now, so that's good. I think she realised she rushed a couple of shots beforehand.
30 seconds.
You know, it's her supporters will be cursing her. You know, the nerves, because it is harder to watch.
It is
isn't
always
it,
harder
than being
to
out
watch,
there.
absolutely. Especially when you're right in the middle of the game, you don't really feel the nerves too much.
Exactly the same for Malcolm though with Lorraine. He'll be there. I'm sure a bundle of nerves right now.
Because he comes to all the tournaments and watches her play, doesn't he?
Yeah, it gives her great
So I think
support.
I've seen Lorraine come to these events for about 5-6 years now.
Yeah,
And Malcolm's been there every single time.
great support for her. A nice guy. A pressure shot here. Is she
Red in the
still?
corner bag.
She still carrying two?
Good point, can't remember now.
She played it like
Doesn't
she
need
was,
it,
yeah.
doesn't need it.
Wasn't a bother.
So she's won the last two, brought it back to 5-4. Lorraine's not really had a chance to go for the win yet. So we'll see how she feels when she gets close to the winning line. But we've got a game on there.
Can see Malcolm there.
See someone waving at the camera, can't quite tell who though. Dave looking to clear up here again. To level it up at 5-all. Well, since Josh went 2-0 up and then Dave brought it back to 2-all, I think it's just been 3-all, 4-all, 5-all.
Yeah, frame for frame.
So theirs is now a best of 7 in effect. They've got both need 4 more to win.
There we go.
Andy Darts, that's who's acting like a crazy man on the side there. Hi, Andy.
Indeed. And all the England supporters.
Not sure why I'm saying that because they haven't got any headphones on.
And Twinkle.
And Twinkle. I wonder who they're supporting out of the two then.
I think, yeah, they're.
Well, both Josh and Dave look very calm there, don't they? You've got the two ladies looking very serious, and they're right in the far end of the match. But Dave and Josh, looks like they're just having a practice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But again, for Dave, as I said before, for him, this is all just a bonus for him. But now that he's got to the semi-finals, I'm sure he's desperate to win it. I think the early rounds was a bonus, but semi-finals, big moment to win another big trophy. Try and win both. That'd be great if he could win both.
Has anyone ever done that?
I think Mick Hill did a few years ago.
Was
I
it?
think he managed to win both. I might stand corrected, though. I haven't got the stats here, so I don't know.
Ladies-wise, Sue must have done it. She's obviously done it
You did it once, didn't you?
once.
You held all the European World and World Masters at the same time at one stage?
That's, yeah. So,
About 2009-10, if I remember.
was it? I can't remember.
You're getting old now,
I
can't you?
know.
Can't remember that.
Got that many years, they all get muddled up. 11. 11 it was.
Oh, I was one out. Not bad,
Yeah.
though. Anything down? Yeah,
Red.
red down. I haven't noticed. Is there a referee for the ladies' final? I haven't noticed one.
Oh, there is, yeah.
They're both quite quick, so that's why I haven't really noticed it.
I think
think the ladies have gone off for a break here. So we've got a bit of extended coverage of the men's game.
Red's the colour.
Let's have a look
he's
at the
got
yellow, isn't he?
yellows.
Let's go and look.
Slam this one in. You're in. Blimey.
Cool. It's a bit unlucky there from what I can see.
That was a great shot. Great effort.
Lorraine's just come back to the table after a quick break.
Big break again from Lorraine.
Yellow ball down. This could be her chance then. Yellows look great, don't they?
They do. I don't think she could
They
ask
look
for
fantastic,
better.
the yellows here.
There's butterflies going in the tummy.
Get rid of these 3 reds on the left-hand side as we look at it now. And then she's got 3 open yellows and the black wide in the open. So just got to hold her nerve. Take one shot at a time, as they say. And I was going to say remember to nominate, because I didn't hear her nominate,
Yeah.
but she must have done. Because that happens once before in a world final. I think it's the under-23 world final, Giuseppe against top Moroccan. Moroccan broke on the deciding frame. Ball split beautifully. Forgot to nominate 2 shots and Giuseppe won.
That's so painful. She cued that lovely. Didn't look nervous at all. I'm surprised she has gone up that end of the table to
Absolutely.
come back down. But she mustn't have landed quite nice on the yellow in the centre. But she can drop in between the
But
yellow
again,
and the black
the
now.
white has to travel a bit more, which can always cause a problem, as we showed in an earlier frame with Amy.
And this sort of shot, she could potentially snooker herself behind that red on the far
go.
cushion. And
That's exactly what we said.
that's what she's done.
Yeah. And that's all because she didn't take those 3 yellows on the left-hand side
Earlier.
first before going back up.
Yeah, she needed to come in between the black and the yellow off that ball,
Yeah.
as opposed to come the
Play
other
with a lot
side
more
the way
side
she
she should have
has.
done, shouldn't she?
And it was always a risk.
So Amy now is getting a bit excited, I think.
Yeah, although
'Cause
with
she's
the way
got the break in the last frame as well.
with the way Loz has been getting out of snookers,
I can't
fancy
see-
bloody
yeah.
putting this in the middle.
I can't see her potting this though. Is she going to try and nestle or hit it hard?
Is she? Does it cross double? Can she see enough of it to cross double it? Because it doesn't look like she's
It doesn't-
called
no,
a
it doesn't look like it.
total, does she? Is she called a total? Because she could just get the snooker.
Oh yeah, she can.
The red was in the way for the cross double, I think. But this for 5-all.
So she'll be a bit disappointed now, but yeah, let's see what Amy does here. And there's only one tricky red down the bottom really, which she could use as the last red to get on the black, but she's got plenty of options here.
Top this. She may.
Does she go for the snooker?
Yeah, it's not a nice snooker to lay though, is it?
Yeah. I'm surprised. I thought she'd actually go for the clearance.
Yeah, she hasn't.
It's not the wrong shot. I'm just
No, of
Amy being
course,
quite attacking.
yeah.
I was expecting her to go for it. Can't blame her at 5-4 down first to
No.
6 though.
And that was kind of played in a shot to nothing kind of way and not totally followed through. She might just have to.
Just got to make sure
take this
A, she
corner
hits the
pocket.
cushion, or B, she doesn't stick out and give Lorraine a shot on that yellow, because that does cut down the cushion.
I think, yeah, that's the option
Yeah.
she chose. And as long as she gets the hole, which she has, it's a tough clearance for Loz.
Oh, it does give Lorraine a little out here though.
It
It's
does.
a tough first shot. If she can follow through and maybe leave a double on the yellow, I think she'll be going for it.
Looks like Josh might be going 6-5 ahead. Play it through off 2 cushions.
Just railed. She's going to go for the cross double after that. Unlucky. She cued it well there. Just missed it by millimetres.
Did enough to get enough of the pocket though, so that it's not straightforward.
Does that red maybe just squeeze past that yellow? Great shot there by Josh. So it looks like he's about to win that frame as well.
Be 6-5 to Josh.
But again, what's happened here? Amy seems out of position here now. Looks like she's left with either a plant, either side. Definitely not going to go on the left-hand side. Or a long red at the top. So I'm not quite sure what happened in the shot before,
I
but
think she might try and take the pocket here.
it's a massive shot.
If she can.
Because if she just clips the yellow, that's going to leave the yellow on.
Yeah, if she can't see it full in the face, I'd be
I think she's going to go for that long pot, because at least there's a little bit more certainty.
long double, top the white ball onto the top
Yeah,
cushion.
do the long double as well.
Because you're getting the
Yeah.
safety there as well. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Loz is just going to try and get that yellow over the bag. Hard shot this to give away
It
the
is
two
hard, isn't it?
shots and
She's
get the
moved
bag.
across it, hasn't
yeah.
she?
Foul. So is it?
Looks like it's 5-all. In fairness, Loz hasn't played a bad shot in the
Just
last
never
couple of
had
frames.
quite the chance to
It's
go.
the position, wasn't it?
I think it's, yeah, not
that
going
was-
for those three yellows on the bottom end of the table first. That was probably the mistake. But since then, she hasn't had that chance to get to the
And
black, has she?
The only ball I can recall are actually missing was that black for 5-1.
Yes, that's true as well. But then she recovered well to make it 5-2, didn't she?
She did. The ball out the snooker. It has been a close fought match, definitely. We love a decider, don't we?
We do love a decider, don't we? We had a decider last time we commentated together, didn't we? With the India-Morocco game.
We did, and that was a
And that was
great
like
match.
8-3 at one stage before it got back to 10-all. This game's gone a similar way.
Whose break is it? in
Amy's
the
break.
decider?
It's Amy's break this time, yeah. That's why she turns favourite all of a sudden.
Yeah, and
But then if
Lorraine
it's
will
a
be
dry
thinking.
break, it'll change around.
Lorraine will be thinking,
Give me a shot.
please
Any
don't
shot.
dish me. Please don't dish me.
He's going off. No.
Even if you think that, you don't
Didn't
admit
go
to
through
it.
that well.
Still the two shots. Just lay it up. You can see Brownie and Emma Senior there in the back. Come up from South Yorkshire now, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they run a ladies' event every year at Club 147.
Do you go to that one
Here
each
comes
year?
the girls. Yep, when we can.
Oh, the Here Come the Girls ones. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think we tried to get the French girls to go to that, didn't we? But they haven't done yet. But that'd be a
Yeah.
good one for them to go to, I
It's a
think,
great event.
for a weekend.
Great event.
Because there's not many French ladies tournaments over in France.
Yeah, it's a three lady team, a 3 girly team.
Is it randomly chosen, or you,
No, you pick
the
your
team,
players.
pick your players?
And then there's some singles events and
Yeah.
lots of fun and games like crazy white ball 15-1 and stuff.
Is there the odd drink involved in there, or
There's a few.
just a couple?
There's a few.
Okay. So we have a decider.
Exciting.
Amy's got to be favourite now, purely because she's breaking. But the break is going to be a massive shot.
Yeah, neither player's gone out for a break or anything by the looks of it. Sometimes you tend to do that at 5
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
to collect
Just
yourself.
to collect
and-
yourself, settle your nerves a bit. But they both feel okay to carry on straight away, I think. Which I always feel is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially if you've just won the frame to get back in there, you
Yeah,
want to carry
keep
on,
it.
don't you? If things aren't going your way, that's when you sort of want to go for a toilet break and just calm things down. And
Yeah. Josh and the yellows here to try and go
Try and
too
build
clear.
that 2-frame lead again. If he did that, he'd be 2 clear with only 2 more to win. He'd be in a strong position there.
I think Dave was in a similar position, as I mentioned earlier, against Carl, where he was that far behind.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's see if I've got any updates. Right, so the break.
Massive. Got a
Yellow
yellow.
down straight away.
A little cluster in the middle of the table there, which
Lorraine will probably be quite happy to see at this stage.
absolutely.
Because the first thing you see when you're the opponent is, A, does a ball go down? And if it does, what are the other balls like?
Yeah. Is the black safe?
Yeah.
But nothing's easy.
It looks like Lee Kendall beat Ben Flack on the decider 8-7, so he'll be playing Carl Boys soon.
Right. That would have been a good match to watch.
So the semi-finals is 4 English players this year in the World's Masters.
Yeah, and it's same in the ladies. 2 more England players. It's taken a little while for England to kind of come back through since the Lisa's, the Lindas.
Absolutely.
You know,
But as
you've
soon as Amy won the World Championship 2 years ago, that's the first time an England ladies player won the World Championship for about 18 years or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it would have been something crazy like that.
And now you've got 4 England players in the
Yeah.
semis this year.
Always
It's guaranteed already.
Always are a competitive country. There's no doubt about it. You know, when you put that England waistcoat on, you deserve to be at those championships.
Well, when someone told me that stat, I was just amazed.
It's been Sue and fortunately me a couple
Yourself,
of times
yeah.
and
Lynette Horsburgh.
yeah. The Australians have come close.
Yeah, Renata got to the final against you, didn't she?
Yeah. It's going to be a bit of a tactical frame, this.
But Lorraine will feel quite comfortable. There's that red covering the pocket to start off with.
Tough yellow for Josh to get his 2-frame lead.
This is like the black he potted to beat Mick Hill. It's that kind of shot.
Yeah, white was tight on the bottom cushion, wasn't it, though?
Yeah.
His dad there, looking relaxed. Just going to be chasing the balls around the table now for the next few shots.
They just both setting themselves up to see how they're going to win this frame now. I always find it's nice when it's decider. Both players have had a good chance, so it's always horrible when it's decider you don't get a shot at all. Just feels wrong.
I think it would be a good rule if they brought in a chance to reply.
Absolutely,
So
I've always said
if
that.
you got broken
Penalty
cleared,
shootout is
then
very cutthroat, but if someone break and dishes
yeah,
to win, then you should have that chance to do it again.
yeah.
If you've both had your hands on the table, then whoever wins deserves to win. But yeah, I fully agree with you there. The dreaded penalty shootout, I hope they never bring that into the World Championships.
No. It doesn't become about the game then, does it?
Absolutely.
It's about your potting. It's one pot at a time, isn't it?
Scary. We all easily slag off the footballers when they miss penalties in the World Cups and the European Cups, but if we start doing the black ball shootout, we probably won't do after that. We'll say, yep, fair enough. We
Black.
understand what it's like.
Black's off the spot.
And the white from the centre spot as well, just to make it harder.
Game's starting to open up a little bit now.
Second visit.
Dave Fernandez clearing up.
What's this, 7-6 then?
No, 6-all.
6-all.
Josh didn't clear up on
of
that
course
last
he
one.
missed the yellow down the cushion, didn't he? So no 2-frame lead. See Jack
No.
Popel.
Dave's going off to get another beer, I reckon.
Yeah.
The ultimate professional.
He's got a great following. He's such a likable guy, isn't he? He's just brilliant. You know, a lot of the
We'll
thing
see a
that
little
lads
salsa
are.
dance if he wins one of the finals, I think.
Yeah.
So where are we here then? So
Amy on yellows, 1 shot. She's trying to develop her balls and put Lorraine's red on the side cushion to make it unpottable.
Lorraine's
Kind of got
one
half
tricky
of
red.
it.
Now does Amy's red? I'd rather be yellows at this stage.
Yeah.
There's more scope for Amy to manoeuvre her tricky balls out. With that yellow on the top left-hand pocket, she can use that. That yellow might even cut in already.
Yeah, I think Lorraine needs to be looking at getting the top red as we look at the screen
Yep.
off the bottom cushion, as opposed to that one, because now,
Well, she's managed that, but unfortunately she's replaced it.
yeah, I don't think that was an anything kind of shot,
But
because
strangely, it's not so bad because at least now
I can see Amy.
Lorraine's got that red that she can then split those two up. But
Amy could clear up from here.
Amy's probably going to have first go.
You've got half a chance to go into that yellow on the middle of the top cushion.
Yeah,
She could potentially go for these.
I think she might do. Bearing in mind she has 5-2 down, she's thinking, right, I've actually got a chance to win now.
No, she's not.
She's playing it the right way.
There is no right way.
If she wins, it's the right way. Simple as.
That shot, I think that red that Lorraine's playing now, it looks like it passes those two yellows.
Is she going to try and take the pocket? Yeah, she's
That's a
trying to
good
take the pocket.
effort.
That's a good
That's
shot.
a good effort.
Very well played.
And that's why I'm like, go for it. Go for it.
It's definitely 50-50 now. She just needed that little bit of extra red there to help her.
Amy will take the pocket back now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lorraine's in a little bit of trouble now. Are they streaming Kyle's match? Do we know? Kyle Boyce.
But I don't know, actually. They might have already started because they're running a bit late, but
We'll try and
no doubt we'll
find
find
out.
out. Someone asked you that question.
Yeah, Susan has.
30 seconds.
Be able to tell if there's 2 zeros on the older score sheet because that tends to say the match has started. Doesn't appear to have started yet.
Just got a message from Deb Birchall telling me the name.
Debs. Hi, Debs.
Hi, Debs. Rachel and Donna
Rachel.
Evans won the first Here Comes the Girls. Fantastic event, but they've told me their team name, and am I going to try and say this?
Are you? Is it safe to say it? I can't read
Yeah.
that. I haven't got my glasses. Actually, I have got some.
Is that acceptable? Go on, you say
Yeah,
it.
I
We'll
can't say
pass
that.
it
I'll let
over.
you say it.
Ken Dodd's dad's dog's dead. Duh, duh, duh,
Perfectly
duh, duh, duh,
accessible.
duh. Amy, try and push the yellow over the middle. Yeah. I wonder, for me, I think the black might go into the corner of
Like
the
this.
top yellow. So Lorraine has got like half a shot at a clearance here.
The
If
overhead
she-
camera would be a good one to see there.
Just to use the yellow. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does, definitely.
Does.
Absolutely.
So she's got a shot
Good
at
shout.
these.
She's actually got 2 chances to
Split this one
split
up.
this. Here's the first go.
Yeah, as long as she gets low on that black off
Absolutely.
off the one over the hole or whatever, it's hard to miss. Oh, got a bit excited there.
Yeah.
Amy needs to get that pocket now.
She's going to do that straight away.
Opportunity just gone.
Done that well.
Just pot the yellow and leave the white kind of where it is now.
Touching, yeah, because you've got that tricky yellow at the top
Yeah.
left-hand side there.
Just don't leave Amy a shot at the yellow in the right centre. So play that yellow off the other
Absolutely,
yellow.
just got to be very careful here. Leave it nearly to... Oh,
She's not doing that. She's just going to send it over the other pocket, is she? Different way of playing it. That's quite a clever shot. Although Amy might
she
be
managed
able
to play
to
it
get
a little
this
bit
corner.
softer and left the yellow near the top cushion. That would have been an even better shot.
Yeah. Because Amy can now play that one long, can't she? Unless she can get through to the bottom.
Yeah, she's left this
No.
yellow. Yeah. Big... Oh. Both a bit nervy at the moment.
Yeah.
Understandable, though.
That,
I'd be
I
shaking like a leaf.
yeah, you'd be tempted to have played the one by the middle pocket up over the top right-hand bag.
Yeah,
Just to
absolutely.
make sure that you've got a pocket covered again. But Amy's going to have to drop on that hard ball now.
She's forced into it now,
Yeah,
hasn't
she's
she?
got no choice.
Got to go for the dish.
Can she come round the back of it here? By cutting that yellow in quite fine. You're getting close to
It's a tight pocket, isn't it?
the red, unless she's looking at taking
At
the
this
pocket.
stage, you want a full pocket to go for, don't you? Not just a half
She
pocket.
might just try and take the pocket here, but
Yeah.
double. No, she's overhit it. I think she was looking at the double there. You can see her body
Yeah.
language.
Still going for the double now.
She's rushing this.
She is.
Too soft.
You can see she just rushed that a little
Yeah.
bit, couldn't you?
She needed to hit it firmer as well. She'll be disappointed with herself there. You can't
So,
ask
yeah,
for a better chance than
absolutely.
this for Lorraine, you know, to win your first major title.
Just needs to roll that red down the cushion, leave any shot on the black.
She hasn't
Don't try
come.
and
She
force it.
hasn't come low enough in this.
She might have to come across twice, but still shouldn't be a problem. That's only-
I'm nervous for her, to be honest.
I'm hoping she's not thinking playing with left-hand side and try and nudge it forward, because it could go wrong. There's no need to do a kiss this stage.
Oh, she's not on it.
Oh, I think she tried, didn't she, to manoeuvre it?
You can see a little angry smile. Long double. Get the pocket. That's all
Such a
you've got.
shame.
Yeah. You don't want to see anybody lose a match
That's
like
not
that.
far. That's not far.
Oh,
Oh,
has
great
she
shot.
done enough? Has she done enough?
does that squeeze past? We'll find out.
I can't cope.
Can we see Em?
Honestly, can't cope.
What's her facial reaction here? She's not 100% sure.
It might.
It looks like it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did. It just swapped them round. But she's played this in a
Left
way.
that quite thin here.
Is she going to play the snooker? Although you could be snookered back, couldn't you?
She's keeping looking at it. What a great finish to this match.
The tension.
She's going for the snooker. All right then. This is an Emma Cunningham shot.
I'll come across twice.
Treble.
Yeah, come across the table twice. To hit it, don't go up and down, because although you could get the snooker going up and down, it's just as easy to go in off.
Although if it doesn't go in the pocket, if you hit it and draw it, then there's more chance you'll cover the pocket.
Yeah, I think coming across twice, though, you've got a bigger margin using the cushion. She's just going to play the black in, is she? Oh, Loz.
2 visits.
2 visits. She's still got a little chance because it's 2 on the black.
Yeah.
But I expect Amy to
Yeah.
finish off here.
I'm surprised she didn't look at getting. She just wanted to get the hit, didn't she, and get the snooker going that one cushion. Would you come off the side cushion and up the back of the black to send it across to the bottom left-hand corner?
That's what she's looking at. It's not a guarantee, is it?
No, it's risky, but just catch it soft enough. Yeah, she's hit it well. That'll be that. Laws will be absolutely devastated, bless her. But great comeback from Amy.
Well done, Amy.
Really,
Final that was from 5-2 down.
really unlucky to Lorraine. It was a great
Yeah,
match, and she
great match
settled
by
in
Lorraine.
well.
I think that'll do her a world of good, though, experiencing a final.
Yeah.
So I think we're now going to go on a little break, and no doubt we'll carry on with the Dave Fernandez game.
Yeah, I'm
just gonna go
going to go and congratulate champs and commiserate for Lorraine because it was a great match and nobody deserved to lose, really. And you can see how much it meant to Amy under the pressure that she can.
It's going to hurt Lorraine, though, isn't it?
Oh,
Get her
right
chance
on.
there.
Yeah, and she'll come back though and take the positives from it. But you can see everybody.
But I'd rather have
for
that
her.
chance and not get it than not get the chance to win at all, to be fair.
Definitely,
As much as it's going to hurt harder.
definitely. But
Right.
thank you for having
Thank
me.
you, everyone. No problems, and we'll speak later. So welcome back. Now this is first to 9, so there's still a bit to go on this match here. Dave should clear these up to make it 7-all.
And it looks like a formality.
It's been a very tight game, this one, because ever since it's been 2-all, it's just been 3-all, 4-all, all the way to 6-all, and now 7-all. So I fully expect this to go to the hill at 8-all, but you never know. And I'm joined by
Colin Thomas
from
South Africa.
Here we go. So welcome to the commentary booth. Hopefully there's lots of people watching from South Africa.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning in South Africa, so
Still
they
early.
might be
Plenty of
asleep.
time. Plenty of
But
time.
it's
still.
called Sunday or Monday morning. Game starts to look a little bit different.
I expect him to cut this down. Yeah. If he's come out far enough, that's a perfect shot. Played lovely there.
Excellent.
From what we've seen so far, this has been a great match. Have you been watching it out in the main hall?
I've been watching in the main hall. In this frame, there was a little bit of nerves, or tension, as you would say.
Yeah. Well, it's bound to be, though. It's a semi-final of a World Masters.
Yeah, and then it changed around, and now they're back to normal.
So just to let you know, the other semi-final, which is Lee Kendall versus Carl Boyce, that's actually going to be played tomorrow morning now, because we've run out of time today because that section of the draw overran slightly. So that semi-final will be played tomorrow. So one of these players, whoever wins, will be able to enjoy the other semi-finals. So who's going to play in the final? Or he might not want to watch. We'll see. I always like to watch, to be honest, so we'll see what they do.
I prefer not to watch.
So who do you reckon is going to win this? Do you reckon it's going to be Dave or Josh then?
I would put my money on Josh. As he made the mistake in the last frame, I don't think he'll make another mistake if he do get the chance.
I'll put my money on Dave purely because he's still got 2 breaks left.
The breaks was fairly even. 2 of them had 2 dry breaks.
So this table seems to be breaking better than the other one.
And there's... Come on!
No, I heard a ball. Did I hear a ball drop? Maybe not. Another
that's
dry
another-
break. So now Dave's going to be hoping he comes back to the table.
Well, on yellows I can't see him coming back to the table.
He's definitely going to go for yellows because the red on the left-hand top cushion doesn't pass that yellow from what we can see.
Yeah. And it looks like he's attacking.
Definitely, because that yellow on the left-hand side near the bottom, that goes in the middle bag or the bottom bottom right-hand corner. So he's got plenty of options there.
Yeah.
But he's going to pop these 3 at the top first before start working on the three yellows down the bottom.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of traffic in the way, so I do expect Josh to clear here.
It is. Finals.
He's landed a little bit straight on that yellow, which is why he's now manoeuvring these yellows down the bottom. It's not what he planned to initially.
Looks like a double.
Yeah, he's looking at that double. He's very good at doubles, but it gives Dave a little bit rare hope, potentially.
He looks committed, and that's gone. That's gone. He looks committed.
Great shot. So have you enjoyed these World Championships then?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And the South African ladies are in the semi-finals tomorrow of the Ladies' Championship, aren't they?
Yeah, they've still got the game.
They've still got a game to play, but they're guaranteed to be in the semi-finals, where they'll be playing either Australia or England.
Or England.
Which will be tomorrow.
I fancied my chances against
That's a great
England.
shot there with a bit of left-hand side there from Josh to avoid all the reds. So it's just a straightforward sort of screw back now, and I can't see any problems now. And then he's got the break, so he's going to have a chance to finish this match 9-7 if he can just finish these 3 balls. As we mentioned earlier in the commentary, he had a fantastic match earlier on in the tournament where he beat Mick Hill 7-6, where he potted an absolute
like a
beautiful
machine.
black down the cushion.
You played like a machine. Set in remote. Yeah, he's back to square one, where he's comfortable.
So Dave's just going to keep his fingers crossed now that Josh now has a dry break like Dave did. Seems only fair that they share dry breaks.
Well, that was the game all evening. It's
Yeah.
a dry break and then a return.
So I said it's been very difficult to split them all night in this
Yeah.
match. It's only when Josh got away with a quick 2-0 lead that there's the only lead greater than 1 so far in this match.
I think we should change the rules to a 2-0 lead. And then we'll sit here for another 2 hours. As I was saying, tomorrow after the ladies, I would fancy my chances for South Africa to play England, then Australia, because on paper Australia looks
I think
very,
they're both
very
very strong,
solid.
to be fair. They're both very
Yeah.
solid. When you think there's 4 England ladies players in the semi-final of the World Singles,
Yeah,
Lorraine Fivey in the England team, she
Yeah.
just missed out on winning the Ladies' Masters. So I don't think there's a lot of difference between whichever one you do.
yeah.
Just enjoy it and see what happens. One frame pool, anything can happen.
There are no champions in one frame pool.
Because only a couple of years ago, South Africa very nearly won it. They're only a few frames away from beating England in the final a couple of years ago. I think it's about 3 years ago now.
3-2.
3 years ago they got
3
to the
years
final,
ago.
I think it was. So, Josh to break. He's hoping for the perfect break here, and then he'll sleep easy. I think Dave, even if he loses, will still sleep easy because he's still in the semi-finals of the World Singles.
It almost sounds like last year. It's Chippy and
Yeah. That's a great break. Now let's see.
let's see the split.
Oh, that looks beautiful. How do you like that as a split with 1 frame to win? Oh, he's going to go yellows here, I think.
Well, I don't think you have a choice.
He's always got a choice, but yellow's definitely the easy one because there's that red on the left-hand cushion that's a little bit tricky. But, yeah, this is lovely. You couldn't ask for a nicer split to try and win a match.
Especially not in the final.
Well, it's a semi-final, but close enough.
Yeah, That's a final frame.
In the final frame, I see now, yes. He's got options here. Depends which way he
Yeah.
wants to look at it. You could take the 2 at the top or 2 at the bottom. There's
I would say the 2 at the
50
bottom.
50.
It's less stressful, the 2 at the bottom. Because it's a 1 in the corner.
2 at the bottom is definitely the best way, because you can use that one down the cushion to get onto the black.
That's what I think.
Steady queuing. He's been queuing steady all week, to be fair,
That's-
so we'll see if he can just finish these off.
Just hope he keeps his composure.
And then it'll be time for the bar after that.
Happy days. What more can you say? After a fantastic day of pool. Perfect.
So it's all going to be on that
One.
yellow down the cushion and getting perfect position on the black. And that black goes in every pocket pretty much. He's just got to settle his nerves. 3 more strikes. And he's in the final of the World Masters.
Ah, perfect position for the center. Well, that's what it looked like from where
Yeah.
I'm sitting. Ah, perfect.
Yeah, straight in there. Lovely shot. So just one bit of good queuing. And Josh Kane, who's part of the England under-23 setup, will be in the World Masters final. Fantastic result. Well played, Josh.
Well played.
Well, thank you very much for helping me commentating.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. And we'll be back on tomorrow at some stage, but the details, just follow the screen. You'll be able to see when that is.
Thank
Many
you.
thanks and good night.
Thank you for your listening and good night.